Hello students, today we will discuss about the cell referencing. It's also known as the cell addressing. Okay. In this video we will discuss the what is the cell referencing, how many types of cell referencing, how to use the differential referencing, what is the use of dollar sign in the cell referencing. Okay, so this topic I will discuss in this video. Okay, so let us start with the topic that what is the cell referencing. Okay, so cell referencing means the cell addressing, both are the same. Okay, so don't confuse with because with this topic, because in the some books there are the different topic given. Cell referencing is separate and cell addressing are separate, so both are the same. Cell referencing means the cells addressing. Okay, cell referencing is an important part of creating formula in Excel. It is used to creating the formula. Okay, and cell referencing allow our formula to update automatically if the value is a particular cell change, and also assist us in updating formula as cells are copied or moved. Okay, so now we will see the different type of cell referencing. So there are three type of cell referencing. First is the relative cell referencing, second one is the absolute cell referencing, and third one is the mixed cell referencing. Now we will discuss about the first cell reference, that is the relative cell reference. It is also known as the by default cell reference. Relative cell reference show the relative position of the cell containing the formula. Thus, if we copy the formula to the another row or column, the reference automatically change, but the formula remain the same. So, we can use the same formula in any numbers of cell without needing to change the cell address each time. Okay, so let's see practically how we will do this. So let's come on this Excel sheet. This one the Excel sheet, because it's take time to create, so I have already created. Okay, so in this Excel sheet there are roll number, a student name, father name, and this one the notebook marks, this one the assignment marks, this one the behavior, this one the practical marks, and this one the written marks. So now I want to calculate the total. Okay, so total I have right here, and now I use the formula equal to, and we will add these things. Equal to D2 plus E2 plus F2 plus G2 plus H2. Okay, so we have write the formula to add the all marks for this student. This one the roll number 1 Suhani Kumari, and I have entered, so I get the total marks. Okay, let me increase the page size, that's it will clearly show. So I will get the total. Now by the autofill use, I just click copy and paste these things. Okay, and we will get the total of the all students. Here you can see that's the formula is automatically changed. Okay, this one the D3, E3, F3, G3 and H3 you can see here. Okay, now in this, okay, this one the D11 plus E11 plus F11 plus G11 plus H11. So this type of cell referencing is known as the relative cell referencing. Okay, next we will discuss the absolute cell referencing. Okay, so let's see absolute cell referencing. Absolute cell referencing always refer to the specific location of a cell. Okay, the reference does not adjust automatically when copied to the another row or column. We use dollar sign for the absolute cell referencing. So let's see how we will use the dollar sign. Okay, once again I am using total marks. Okay, and we will write here equal to dollar D2 okay. Let's see, we will write here dollar, I'm writing here, okay, D dollar dollar D plus 2 and dollar, okay. After that we will use the plus dollar E dollar 2, okay. Once again we will put dollar, so everywhere we will put the dollar sign, it will the absolute. So let's see, F2 F dollar 2, okay. Now plus dollar G dollar 2, okay. And now for the H we will put here dollar H dollar and 2, okay. And now we will press the enter. So in this column it calculate the same result, but when we copy paste the formula, okay, it will remain same, okay. So you can say that the formula is not changing. For I am going to change the cell, okay, but formula is not going to change, formula is same. You can see here the formula is same dollar D2, okay. So if we put the dollar sign with the row and column, then it will become absolute cell referencing. It is not by default cell referencing. So sometime when we need that, the formula will not automatically change, okay. On that situation we use the absolute cell reference, okay. So this one, the absolute cell third type of cell reference is mixed cell reference. It is the combination of relative cell reference and absolute cell reference. A mixed reference is either an absolute row and relative column, or absolute column and relative row. So let's see with the example, okay. So we will write here total marks, third total marks for the mixed cell reference, and we will type here with dollar sign on the sum portion and sum portion without dollar sign. So it will the combination of a relative and absolute cell reference. So we will write equal to D2 plus E2 plus F2, okay. Now G and dollar 2, okay. So I mean this portion absolute and rest is the, and also H, okay, and dollar 2, okay. Now press the enter. So and we will use the autofill, okay. So there is some differences between the results. What is the differences? That's the some portion of the formula is automated change and some is not automated change. So let's see here in the formula bar, that's before the G2, okay, means in the row name in the G column we have add the dollar sign. That's why it's not change for the all, but the rest portion of the formula is changing. You can see here in the formula bar when I am moving the cursor in the different cell, okay. So finally we can say that a mixed cell reference is the combination of relative cell reference and absolute cell reference. Okay, and it has some portion of the mixed cell reference is absolute and some has relative. Okay, so I hope that's now there is no confusion between the cell referencing. And here is the third point about the mixed cell reference. If you will copy and fill the formula across the row and down the column, the relative reference adjusts but the absolute one does not. Okay, so it's the a small part of the Excel, it is reference. So I hope that you all understand this. For more video for the Excel, okay, you will subscribe the channel, and in the description box I will send the link for the full Excel video. Okay, bye.